Oh, okay, you guys. Hello. Hi. How is everybody? Hi. I was on here for a whole minute. Didn't even know I went live. I've been talking to myself. And then I was like, am I live? I'm glad I didn't do the whole thing and thought I was live and I wasn't. How's everybody doing? I'm retired. Woohoo. My girlfriend said, you gonna work part-time somewhere? I said, I'm retired. Retired people don't work part-time unless it's my own business. Woo! Yes, okay, I'm being silly. I know, but I love being silly. I'm retired and I can be silly like that. Hey, I can be silly like that. She goes, oh my God, you're too happy. I said, I'm retired. That's why I can be happy. I said, when you retire, you can be happy too. But how's everybody? I hope everybody is doing well. I am coming here today because I was so tired. I've been here since the 5th, right? Today is my birthday. Whoop, whoop. And I get to spend it in Africa. I'm just saying. But let me tell y'all where I am. And I have videos on my Facebook page, which is considered cheek. But yeah, I am in Mauritius, Africa. I don't know if anybody knows what Mauritius is. A lot of people have not heard of it, but I heard of it because a friend of mine is here, right? And her family came here maybe about, well, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna just say 5036. I appreciate you. So thank you for coming. But yeah, I was supposed to come on the 5th, but I've been tired for the last 2 days. But I've been doing a lot of running, and then when I do my running, I'm too tired to come on live. Hey, forecast. Glad you could make it. I thought you was at work. You want to come on? You can. Let me know. You're probably at work now, but thank you for happy birthday. Yes, it is my birthday, and I finally made it. And I have been trying to do this live. It is now, what time is it here? Where's my phone? Let me see what time is it. Hold on, yeah. It is 6:40 here, and I think it's like 9:40 there. So we are, yeah, a lot of hours. We're a lot of hours. Yeah, you at work? Okay, cool. Well, thank you. But I look well rested because I'm retired. Yeah, retired people can look like this. 5036. Willie, welcome. Thank you for the well wishes. Thank you. We're looking for an apartment for my birthday, but I'm in Africa, so that's the good part about it. I told you guys I was relocating. I told y'all. Y'all thought I was playing. I ain't playing with Trump. Y'all can have that over there. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. You talked about Ghana, Tanzania. Yes, Tanzania, though, right now is having that uprise, so be careful with Tanzania. Ghana is okay, but Tanzania's got a little stuff going on right there with that president. You know, a lot of them African countries is rising up against the president when they're not taking care of their people. The people get frustrated, so they rising up. So I was supposed to come and do this live on the 5th, right? But couldn't do it 6th. But today I said I'm rested up. I went to see an apartment. I put it on my Facebook page. You guys can see it. But I was talking about this area. This area that I'm in is is one of the top touristy areas called Mauritius. Mauritius. That's what it's called, Mauritius, but it's called Grand, Grand Bay, Beau. Look that up. This is a touristy area and it's kind of expensive, right? But you can still find some little gems. So I said I want to stay in this area because it's nice. But I was also going to go another to the west. This is called the north side. So I'm going to go to the west side, and it's like an hour away, an hour apart from each other. But I'm going to go there tomorrow. I think I have an appointment early, like 9, to see a place tomorrow. Okay. So I'll be online, but that's going to be way early for you guys. So you guys will probably be like, let me say it. That means it'll be 12 o'clock your time. Or 1, somewhere up in there, your time. But I'm gonna put on my Facebook page so as I go, you guys can see them. Okay. But yeah, yeah, I'll be in what they call what's that place called? Flicker Flack. Seriously, that's what it's called. If FLIC or when it's FLIC, and then you have a space and N, and then another space Flack. FLAC. That's what it's called, Flickr. And I know I'm probably saying it wrong, but y'all got the picture, okay? So going there tomorrow, and that one's. I think that apartment was like $450. It's still near the ocean, still near the beach, but it's a different area. It's not, that one is coming up, but it's not like this. This is there, right? The rent, stuff, everything is higher, and it's in a very nice area. But it's a little bit rich for my blood. I don't want to pay American prices for something I can get for $450. If I just wait a couple years for the tourists to get there, I can get in on the ground floor. You understand what I'm saying? I'm cheap like that. I'm just saying I'm not going to pay $750. I think it was like $750, but it was 2 bedrooms. It was huge. It was nice. It was real nice. It was updated. They redid it and everything. But I'm like, I just couldn't pay that price. And then they charge like a finder's fee, right? If you the realtor gets you a thing like find you an apartment. That's why I was trying to get in with the an owner myself, right? But a lot of time they go through the realtors, right? And this realtor was higher than the rent. Her fee was $800. I'm like, why your fee so high? And everybody else is like 400 I talked to. But I guess her little agency, they've been here longer and they can do it like that. They got it like that. That's all I'm gonna say. But you ain't gonna have it like that with my money. You can have it like that all you want, but not with Cassie's money. Okay? I'm just saying. So I'm not gonna pay her fee, but the apartment was nice. I was torn, but you know how I didn't walk in and be like, oh my God, this is it. I didn't feel that. So I'm waiting to feel that. If I feel that, then I know that's the place, right? I'm waiting to feel that, oh my God, I gotta have it. I didn't feel that with that. I felt it was too expensive. I'm like, I don't want to pay that. And my daughter, I talked to her, she was like, Mommy, I knew you weren't gonna pay that. I'm like, no, I did not come down here to pay $750 for nothing. Okay, if I can do $400, $450, cool, that's what we're gonna do. And if I gotta live an hour away from here, like on the other side, I'm going there because $450 sounds a lot better on an island than $7 something, just so I can be in the in crowd. I don't care about the in crowd. Y'all can keep that high price in crowd. Y'all can pay that. That's, you know what a lot of white folk do. They come to these different islands and they can afford so much because they have the money, which is very disgusting. Because I'm gonna tell you about a situation over here yesterday. Well, I didn't really have it, but I noticed something. But so dang, talk about the fees. So ladies' fees was like $800. And I'm like, why is your fee so high? That's crazy. But each realtor charges a certain amount of money. It's like a finder's fee. But finder's fee usually is $400. Hers is $800. I'm like, no, I'm not going to pay that. So that would have been a lot of money to get into, which is fine. But I didn't want to pay that for just one apartment. I wanted to pay that for my Airbnb. And so I'm doing the Airbnb first. No, I'm doing my apartment first. And then I'm doing the Airbnb. So I'll have both of them at the same time, probably in the same facility, or maybe walking distance. Won't be that far from each other, but I'm not going to be taking care of it. I'm going to hire somebody to do that, right? So, but yeah, so I was walking. I think when first day I got here, I was tired, but I was still walking, trying to find something to eat, right? And I went to this one. It was a hotel, but they served food. It was Indian food. So, you can walk in. So I walked in, this black woman walking in, and this white guy, he was like maybe, looked like he was from England or France or somewhere, one of them, right? So I walk in, and I guess he didn't know if I was where I came from because he looked, and I saw him looking, and I kind of ignored him because I came off the street and came into the parking, and you come in the little parking area, and you can walk to the left, and that's the food area. So it's for anybody, right? Because they advertising it on the outside of the fence. I guess it was for everybody, so I walked in there. I didn't know if it's for everybody or not, but I walked in there. So he goes up to the waiter. He goes, is this for just people that's here? I'm reading, I'm looking at him, I'm watching him because I knew Karen was there somewhere. Okay, I'm just saying. So I look at Karen, and he goes, he tried to turn his back and, try to talk a little low. And he goes, is this food, do we just serve people that's renting the hotel or, have rooms in the hotel? Or was it for everybody? I'm like, dude, he ain't gonna turn down no money. What the hell are you over there whispering for? I'm just looking at him. I'm like, I got the money. I can buy anything I want. So you can have a whole seat. Okay. But I ain't say nothing to him. I was nice. I'm being nice because I was tired, right? The tired Cassie was here. What the feisty one like you see in the day. If it had been the day, I'd have probably said something. But I said, nope, I'm gonna let you have this one, Karen. Okay. So when he got down Aston, I really didn't want anything there anyway because I was looking for a salad. But I didn't find a salad. So I was like, I was like, hey, whatever. So the guy said, no, it's for anybody. Everybody's the signs out front. So yeah, it was for anybody. So kind of shut that down for me. So I didn't have to shut it down. I wanted to move to shut it down anyway. So I kept walking, and I was just walking, and then I walked on the beach. I think I did a video of that one. That was that day. And I walked on the beach, and I had a video of it. So everything is walkable, walking distance here, right? And so it's really super cool, super amazing. But yeah, so just been looking today. I got an appointment tomorrow, Monday. Well, no, Saturday I have 1, 2. And then Sunday I have an appointment. And then Monday I have maybe 2 for Monday. But I think tomorrow, if that that 450 is real, that sounds real good to me, right? I'm just saying that 450 is available. It's an hour away. I don't care because I'm going to invest in a moped. because you can buy mopeds here, and I can use my license and I can ride it on the street too, So yeah, that's gonna be my next and that thing is only like $1,200, 1,100, something like that. I'm like, oh, I can do that. I'm just saying, stuff is like mopeds at the house would have been like, in the States would have been what, 6,000. I'm like, shoot, I can afford this being retired. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, I hope my battery ain't going down. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm gonna get me a moped. As soon as I decide where I'm gonna live, I'm gonna get me a moped. Because I'm not gonna pay people, because they do like taxis, right? And they don't have Uber. Africa, in some African countries, they have where you call them boo-boos, boo-boos, B-O-B-O, boo-boos. I don't know how you pronounce it, but they have those where you can charge. They charge like $1, and you can hop on and and they take you wherever you want to go, right? Yes, it was. It was peaceful. I'm telling you, I've been walking. I'm telling you, I've been walking. The lady said Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, you can walk all night if you want to in some areas, right? And yes, they do have crime. They have drug addicts. They have stuff just like we have in the States. She said, you do here what you would do in the States. And I do that anywhere. If I travel, I act just like I'm at home. I do. I act like I would do. If I wouldn't do it at home, I'm not doing it out and about when you're traveling. So some people lose their minds when they go out and they be doing crazy stuff. And I'm like, that's the last place you want to do crazy stuff, is out in an island with all this water and, your body be in somebody's lake over there. So no, I'm like, no, you still keep your wits, about yourself. And I can go out walking. It's dark now, because it's like, what time I tell y'all? It's like about 6:50 here. So it's dark here. It gets dark about 5:36 o'clock, right? Same. Because I don't think they have daylight savings times, right? But even in Africa, when I was there last time, it got dark at 6:30. So, and they don't have daylight savings time. So just depending on what part you're in. But this part is very nice. It's dark, but she said you can walk all the time. You can walk just Monday through, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Because it's party night. And I'm like, girl, shoot, I'm tired. I really am tired. So I slept. I was literally up. This is so crazy. I was literally up because my body is still getting used to the time here. Because at the home is what, 9:50, right? I literally stayed up this morning to 4 a.m. I did. And I was talking to my best friend, and she's like, Cassie, why are you still up? I'm like, I can't. My body was their time, which was 8:40 or 7:40, something like that. I was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it was 7 something. And I was like, I'm not sleepy, because I had taken a nap earlier and I think I slept too late. So I'm trying to get myself back in the groove of things. So I woke up this morning probably like at 7:38, no, like 6. I had to just lay down at 4. My body is crazy. So about 6 o'clock, 6:30, I woke up and then lay back down to about maybe 8:30, something like that. Yes, Karma, welcome. Yes, and thank you. So yeah, it gets dark here 5:30, yes. But thank you, Karma, for coming, Karma. But yeah, so I am in the part of Mauritius, okay? A lot of people have not heard about this little island, and I heard about it because my girlfriend and her husband lives here, right? And I was like, oh my God, I gotta go. I want to go. I want to see it, And she's like, Cassie, you come, you're gonna love it, because she knows me and she knows what I was looking for. And I was looking for, at first I was looking at Madagascar, right? But just as I was coming, I'm glad I didn't get my ticket yet to Madagascar, because just as I was going, like maybe a month ago, they had an uprising. So that means they overthrew their president. I'm like, I'm not going there yet. Just like Tanzania, I'm not touching Tanzania yet until they get done with that uprising over there in Tanzania, because that government been acting crazy, because she been doing. I'm telling you, these people in these other countries are so disgusted with the leaders that they're uprising. They're coming against the leaders, right? And I'm like, nope, I'm not touching them countries yet. I may go Tanzania later, in Madagascar. I know I'm going there because it's like right over the water. So yeah, flying was amazing. It was literally 28 hours. But when I left North Carolina, I left and went to Newark, Jersey. Am I saying that right? Newark. Went there first. And that was a 2-hour, and I got there and I sat for 2 hours. But every plane that I got off of, every plane that I got on in the States was 45 minutes late connecting, but they were ready for that. So obviously it's been like that because of the shortages, and a lot of people are working and they're not paying those people, right? So I hope you guys are not in that crowd. But forecast, you can do uh, a lot of stuff over here with your driver. You can do dispatching, you can do imports, exports, you can do shipping, you can do a lot of stuff with that certificate you got. But yeah, so I sat in Newark for probably 45 minutes after we boarded the plane. We just sitting there like 45 minutes. We couldn't go because it's 30 people, 30 planes in front of us, and 30 dispatching. Yeah, it was a lot of, it was because they was backed up. So it took us literally 40 minutes. And I was like, okay, God, you need to be protecting these planes because these fools probably ain't even fixing these things. So bad time to travel, but I made it. So I'm thankful for that. Okay. So landed in, took Newark to Switzerland, Zurich, Switzerland. Yeah, is it Zurich? So they sat there. I was there for maybe, I had a 6-hour layover there because I landed at 12. But our time is different. I think Zurich is like 4 hours in front of us, right? So our time is different, right? So we landed, sat there for about maybe 6 hours, 6 hours, and then took off from Zurich and came here. And that was oh God, that flight was long. I think it was another 7 hours, right? So it was long, but bumpy couple times, it was bumps in the road, but it's fine. It was good. It was good. I, made it on time. Everything is good. You guys got any questions about anything, you can put them in the chat. I'm not going to be here long. I was just, trying to let you guys know, I'm telling you, everything is getting real serious in the States. And if you guys can get a remote job, I would get one and get the hell out. I swear I would. I would not, because I'm live selling my family. And I'm like, I don't want to go down with the ship. I'm not one of them captains that believe it. And I'm going, Titanic, he went down with the ship. Honey, I've left their asses on this ship. I swear, I've been gone. You would have looked up, would have been on one of them boats. They even said, the captain gone. Yes, I told y'all asses to come on, let's go. And y'all sat there. So I got to go. I'm just saying. I don't believe in going down with the ship. So if y'all out there fighting, and I told y'all, look, we're going out tonight. We ain't like a fool. Y'all start fighting, I'm going home. Leave your behinds right there. Okay. I don't die for somebody else. I'm just saying. I like life. I love my life. And if some people want to die for other folk. That's not me. So if you want to, you want to go down with the ship in America, go ahead. But for me and mine, yeah, we weren't doing that. So I'm in an Airbnb for now, and I am looking for an apartment. And I will be switching Airbnbs because I didn't get it long enough, because I thought, hey, I'm gonna find something, but I'm not rushing. So I'm gonna do an Airbnb till next Wednesday or Thursday, right? But hopefully I'll find something, because I'm, going out this weekend. Couple went out today, saw something, but I'm like, I didn't have that. Ooh, you know how you looking for something and you just wanted to. What I see, it's gotta hit me, and I'll be like, oh, that's it. That's me. When I see that, then I know that's the place I need to be. Today I went there. It was cute. It was updated. That wasn't it. It was cute. And they said, oh my God, just for the price. And that wasn't it though. I didn't feel that oomph when I walked in. I felt like, I don't know. I'm like, what was this place before? I felt, ooh, I don't know. I can't even describe how I felt walking in that place. But I was excited because it's new, but it wasn't new. It was renovated, right? But it's still something there. I don't know what I was feeling, but I wasn't feeling like, woo, hey, oh my God, I found it. That's not what I was feeling. So I'm like, no. But I told her, I said, well, give me a couple days. Let me just think about it. I'll tell you tomorrow, but I'm going to tell her no tomorrow, because I don't want her to hold it. Because she actually, was going to, they don't do credit checks. Let me tell y'all, that credit check is America's. They don't do that here. All she was looking for was her money. She wanted first month's rent, first month's security. That's what you do in the States. And I'm going to tell you what, they charge like a fee. I think we were talking about it earlier. They charge like a fee. And that fee was like, hers was $800, which is high, right? Usually fees are $400. But hers, because I guess the company she works for, they got it like that because they've been around here for so long. And people pay it, And I'm telling you, a lot of white folk got money. You should see some of these places. I'm going to do, I don't know, maybe I'll do some of these places is like breathtaking, and they're paying like $6,000 a month for it. I'm like, but these white folk coming from England, they coming from France, money they didn't stole from somebody. It's still, yes, it is still, it's summer now. This is their summer, but it's doing some raining too. So, but it's summer. Yeah. So we have a pool. Every apartment has a pool, and you look out, and you see the beach across the way, right? But yeah, it's still nice here. It's very nice. They said it gets warmer. This is like the spring, right? And they said in a couple more months it'll get like really super hot, like California, like really hot. I'm like, okay. So I'm not ready for that, but I guess I just left for summer, so I'm fine. I like summer weather. I'm fine. But yeah, so yeah, but it's a super duper exciting, super duper. It's super exciting. I'm doing something new. Peace. I can walk. I'm not looking over my shoulder for a gun, a suicide bomb, or I'm not looking for a gun in Walmart. I'm not looking for a school to be shot up. I'm not looking for anybody to cut my throat. I'm not looking to be trafficked. I'm not. I'm just comfortable. I'm looking. I'm feeling good. I'm retired. I keep telling y'all. This my girl was saying she's still working, right? And I'll be rubbing it in. I said, when you say retired, you got to have a D on the end. Retired. She said, "Oh, you look happy. You look so rested and happy." I said, "Well, I'm rested today, but a couple days ago, I was tired and retired." So I was hot. I was not. I was super excited, but my body was still tired from the lack of sleep that I did because the airplane, you ain't really sleeping on that thing. You nodding, okay? Then you wake up because you felt a bump or your stomach then went to your throat, and you waking up looking around, and then your neck hurt, your back hurt. I'm going to give me a massage tomorrow because my neck is. I should have went today, but I ain't even really playing nothing. I just really wanted to go and see that apartment and get back. I'm just chilling. I got time. I'm retired. I can get me a massage next week. I can give me a massage anytime I get ready because I ain't got nobody. I said, my girlfriend, she said, you gonna get you a job down there, a remote job. I said, hell no, I'm not working for nobody. I'm retired. Okay. I'm gonna get me an Airbnb, maybe one or two, and we're gonna make that happen. Period. I already talked to a guy, and I'm just hold. I forgot to tell y'all this. I have been making so many contacts, right? I got so many people that I've been meeting. And one guy I was telling him what I was trying to do as far as Airbnb. And he said, well, this is what you want to do. You want to try and get your apartment first, which is what I'm going to do first. I don't even want a house. I'm like, I'm going to do an apartment. I may get a condo later, right? But he said, you can get an apartment and you can rent it out. He said, whether you can say something or not. I said, but I want to, let the owner know what I'm trying to do. But I'd rather deal with like management companies, like apartment. I'm sorry, y'all. I told you I was still sleeping, but like apartment complexes, I'd rather deal with them. Then that way I can use my business to do it. I can buy it structured under my business. Plus, I have a business in the States, and if I want to create another business, I can use the one in the States and put the other one up under that one. Okay, so I can have two businesses, one from the States and one from here, and I put them, put the one from here up under and let this. I owned the Simply Complete, right? I own Remedy Bushwood. That's my foundation, but I own Simply Complete, and then Heavenly Homes or Heavenly Retreat or Heaven Resort or whatever. I can put we just coming up with another name. I can rename that, and Simply Complete will own that one. Did I hope y'all didn't confuse you guys? Okay, I hope I didn't confuse anybody. So, but yeah, so I'm not trying to be here a long time. I know everybody trying to get to work or trying to do what they got to do. I appreciate the ones that tuned in. I do. I appreciate it. I was supposed to do this live 2 days ago, but my body just said, okay, let's do it today. So yeah, but yeah, it's super cool. I'm gonna take more videos. I'm gonna go as many apartments as I can. Every chance I get, I'm gonna get my moped. When I get my moped, I'm gonna really do some videos because I'm gonna be looking for the Airbnb then, right? And I'm gonna interview some real estate people out here. They are scam. I'm not gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. Nope, don't say that. Okay. Budget wise, because my budget is not 1,000 or 1,500, a lot of them don't want to deal with that, which is true everywhere. Okay, so it's not just that person. That's a countrywide, nationwide. People want to make their money, and people who's just doing real estate and maybe making commission want to make all that they can. But my thing is money is money. I don't care if it's $500 or $600 or $1,200. I want it. Okay, because all that money add up. Okay, so that's what I'll be telling people. I said it's all about the way you talk and the way you treat and what because people keep coming back, or I'll send people to you. But the one guy I've been dealing with him, but I have a driver and she's amazing and she's been taking me around. But I'm gonna have to pay a driver every day. So I'm gonna give me a moped so I can moped right on where I need to go. Okay. Ooh. I keep telling you I'm tired, y'all. I don't know when I'm gonna not be tired. Maybe this weekend, but I got some things to do, so I'll probably be tired for a long time because I'm not trying to sleep. Because I say I can sleep when I'm dead, right? I'm retired, so I'll sleep when I'm dead. But right now, but yeah, you guys have any questions as far as anything you need to know? How I came over here, and I'm doing what they call I can do. I did a touristy visa, but I can do a premium and then a retired visa. Okay, so we're gonna do that. How we're gonna do all of that. Um, I know people got to go, but I'm not going to be here long. I'm really not. I just want to be in and out, in and out. Just want to tell y'all where I was. And yeah, so I'm going to start a new channel and it's going to be Cassie in Mauritius. And put that on there. Okay. It's going to be Cassie, Cassi in Mauritius. Okay. And that's going to probably hold a lot of my videos for the apartments hunting that I'm doing. Okay. Because I have them now on Facebook, but I'm getting ready to put them on. Oh, Lord. I swear this is crazy, y'all. I'm so tired. I'm telling you, my body just be like, okay, let's shut it down. Now I can go to sleep right now, and then I'll wake up, and then I'll be up till 4 like I was yesterday. I ain't finna do that. I'm not finna do that because yesterday I did. I started yawning. I lay down. I started trying to read a book. Girl, play that book was reading me, honey. And then I was trying to look for some apartments, and I was like this. I woke up. I was like, God, this is crazy. So yeah, but yeah, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. But I just want to let's talk a little bit about America, you guys. Trump doing some crazy stuff right now. Okay, people are not like, not the army service people. I know men who work for the service, the government now, service army people that's not going to be getting paid. I want you guys to pray for them. How are you wanting me to protect the country and you're not paying me? Just like with the flights and stuff, you want them to work for free. And that's literally what he wants them to do. It's been 30 days and they're still not going back to work, right? But Trump is trying to reset the economy, shut it all down. Y'all using up y'all savings now, using up your credit cards. You call all those debts due. You can't pay. You don't have a job. You can't pay your car note. You can't pay your house note. So the bank's going, and I think Vance was working for one of them banking companies. And that would be a good topic for a cast. So let's talk about Vance and that company that he owns on Wednesday. Or if you could do a video live on Saturday or Sunday, that would be amazing. Okay. But Vance owns a company that's coming in, swooping up all of those houses is going into foreclosure, or the firms. I think it's farms. Okay. I told a lie. The farms. Okay. So let's talk about that. But I'm telling you, if you don't have a job, you can't pay your house note and your car note, and you're going to lose both. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to reset this economy. Even though those judges told Trump to pay those people that money, he ignored it. Trump said, I don't give a damn. I'm doing what I want to do. Like he been doing. That man do what he wanted to do. Everybody say, oh, Obama he could have done it. I'm like, no, Obama couldn't do none of what Trump did, but they'd impeached him. Okay. But Trump is looking at them like, y'all crazy. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not giving him nothing. I'm not giving them EBT. We gonna desolate that program. He said a lot of them. He called them Democratic programs is going away. That's what he said, meaning the programs that he think black folk on. But he don't know a lot of his folk on that. So go ahead and shut it down all you want to, Trump, with your crazy self. And I'm gonna tell you what people say. Oh, Trump need to get up out of there. Because what's coming is worse than him. I'm telling you, America is not gonna do anything but go down. So if I were you guys, I would be making my exit plan as soon as possible. And I know you guys say I can't retire. You can do remote work. You can do remote work. There's websites out there that show you how and where to go for remote jobs. Swear I'm tired, y'all. I'm telling you, I ain't started doing all this, y'all, until I started talking to y'all because I sat down because I was busy all day. Really, I was busy all day. So I want you guys to be putting money aside, even if it's not but $100 here and there. I want you guys to start doing research on some different countries that you can go to, rather than Panama. I'm not saying you got to go to Africa, but I'd get the hell out of America ASAP. I'd go to Costa Rica or Panama. I just want to go to here. I may pick up and go to Belize next time. I don't know. I may be here for 6 months to if I sign a lease, it's going to be for at least for a year. But I didn't want to sign a year. So if I only wanted to do like 3 months for real, but I'll do 6 months. But if I have to do a year, I will. That way I know I'll be here for a year. So, but I wanted to do like a 3 month. That way I can come, get somewhere and then I can see what's in the area, so I can move around like that, right? But it's okay because I'm going to the area. I think because I'm going there tomorrow. I think this area is not as big as Granby, right? Because this area is huge for tourists and it's super expensive, right? Not the food, the properties, right? And I'm like, if I want to get my condo, okay, I got to get out this tourist area because it's already at max, right? You don't move somewhere where it's maxed. If I go to Flick and Flack, which is called, it's funny way it's spelled, and it's called Flick and Flack, right? If I go there, it's not as built up yet, so I can get a great deal. So, but it's an hour away from here. I don't need to be in this big old, huge, um, expensive touristy area. I don't need that. So you know me, I'm gonna go where it's less expensive, but I can get the same thing for less money. Okay, I'm like, yes, I can do that. So that's gonna be my thing for the next couple of days. I'm gonna take that trip down there, even though I gotta pay. And I'm gonna tell you what, it's not cheap when you going an hour away in a taxi. Okay, so I'm gonna pay some money, but I told them to get my moped. When I do this again, it's gonna be on my moped or my bike. I'm gonna get something. Okay, but yeah, I'm not gonna keep paying all this money to go charge, to look at a couple apartments in an hour away. Because these people want to pay, hun. They want you to pay because I told you it's a touristy area. So taxis is crazy, right? So me and my family definitely coming there to visit as soon as possible. You better. You are so invited. You are, and anybody else. Because what I was gonna do, I'm gonna get the Airbnb. Because the one apartment I seen today had 2 bedrooms, right? And I'm like, I don't want to do that because I don't want to rent out. Because I was thinking about rent out with the room. Like, nope, I'm not gonna do that. So that's not gonna work for me, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna do the Airbnb, so I will have a place for people expats to come. So if there's an emergency or you need anything, come on down. I'm gonna be in the area where it's cheaper. I know Granby is an amazing area, but I don't have to be amongst the rich and famous, honey. I am rich and famous and retired, living on a retirement, okay, which is perfect for me. Because I'm just saying, it's I don't have to be in a hustle and bustle. I can be in an area and I can still walk to where I need to be. I can walk to the beach. Right now, I can literally go outside and go right over across the street, go to the beach. Right, that's how close I am. I can't see it because from my window where my window is, but if my window was there, it'd be different. Okay, so yeah, but yeah, I'm telling you, it's amazing just to be out of America. Y'all know how I feel about America, and I'm not gonna say anything because y'all still there, but I do believe that it's gonna get real rough for us there. And you probably see some things happening now. Anyway, so no. I would count on leaving very soon, because I'm gonna tell you what. This is what I would do if I lost my job. I would sell my house. I would get my retirement or my pension or whatever severance pay. If they offered me 40,000, 50,000, I'd take it, sell my house, and I would get the hell out. I would. I swear I would. I swear I would. I don't care about nothing in America. You're gonna lose it anyway because they're gonna make sure you lose it. So you have a house, you have a car, they take your job, you out of a house, you out of a car. Go ahead and sell it while you can get some money from it. That's what we're doing right now. That's what it's so hard, people to understand about how you need to do all of this. You have family and stuff. It's hard to understand, but you're gonna have to work it out. A lot of communication, you got to work it out, and do the right thing by your family. Do the right thing, you know. But yeah, so I'm not gonna hold you. I know y'all gotta go to work. I appreciate each and every last one of you guys coming on. I'm gonna try to do one tomorrow. I did it on my Facebook page this morning. When I was at the apartment, I didn't even have StreamYard set up, but I'm gonna try maybe to go on StreamYard tomorrow while I'm looking at the apartments or going to this different area because I want you guys to see the different areas. I took some pictures of this area earlier in the week. So now I'm going to Flick and Flack. That's supposed to be the other best area. So we're gonna go down there and take some pictures and look at a couple of properties there. And then I'm supposed to go there Monday too, but I don't think I'm going there Monday. I think I'm gonna just do tomorrow, and hopefully that'll be my place where I am going to live. Okay. But with that said, you guys, I am appreciating you guys for coming. I want you guys to stay safe. Have a great rest of your day. I know it's still early there. It's like what 10 o'clock there. It's like bedtime for me now. 7:13, but I don't want to take a nap because I'd be up again at 4 in the morning. I was up at 4 in the morning. My friend was like, "Why are you still up?" I don't know. I couldn't sleep. I guess because I had to take a nap. But yeah, we're not gonna do that tonight. So any questions before I go? Go ahead and light it up. Ask any question you need to ask. But you guys don't have any questions, we're gonna let you guys go. Have a great rest of your day, and think about moving remote. Think about getting a remote job. Think about getting a remote job, okay? Because forecast, you can do dispatch. You can have your own dispatching company. You can get with some of them trucks, and you can dispatch it. Get you a couple of drivers, truck drivers that you know is going to be dependable, and somebody you know you can trust. And I'll put them behinds on. I'd get them contracts for them and put their behinds on the road. And you can do that from anywhere in the world. I'm just saying. Ooh, I just gave you that. That was free. That I'm not going to charge you at 10%. I'm not going to charge y'all at 10%. Okay, for that finder's fee, or that information fee. Like that lady costing $800 a day. I was like, what in the hell? That's more than rent. I could not believe it. How do you get to charge $800 for a finder's fee? You find an apartment. I was asking her, do you have a lease with the option to buy here? No, we don't have that. I said, y'all need to develop that because it's people that want to buy it, they can't afford it. I'm talking about folks that look like me. Okay, I mean, people want to buy stuff, but they don't know how to get into it. They don't know how. Rent to them until you give them a class, and then help them to get started into doing what they need to do. But with that said, you guys, this retired woman is gonna go. I am retired. How long I've been wanting to say that forecast? I've been wanting to say that a while. I've been saying that for a minute. I'm just saying, but it feels really good. I'm super excited, super excited, and I'm so glad that I was able to get out of America before it got to a very critical level, and it's coming very soon. So if you can get out, y'all better get out. But have a great rest of your day. Peace out. Bye for now.